Well, as we told you at the top of the newscast, we are continuing to follow movement in the removal hearing of Mayor Paulette Guajardo as that pushes forward tonight.
Yeah, and since we first talked about it at the top of the newscast, things have since shifted over to executive session. We do want to go back out live to our Natalia Osuna, who has been covering this since the very beginning and certainly since this morning. Natalia?
Yeah, hey, Mike, Leslie, good evening. Well, as you said, council members right now are in executive session. That's after hearing closing arguments from lawyers on both sides, both representing the petitioners and representing, of course, Mayor Paulette Guajardo. Now, here are some things that stood out during those closing arguments that we just heard. John Flood, the mayor's lawyer, emphasized, that council members should really focus on finding specific evidence. He said, quote, "They ask you to assume, but you can't do that without evidence." Now, Doug Allison, on the other hand, representing the petitioners, said several times, asked council members rather to look for the truth, to really defend the truth, saying that they were elected by the voters who represent them and that they should do right by them. Now, one of the things he said was, quote, "When we tolerate, we become." He repeated that several times during his closing arguments. And then another thing that Flood said, representing the mayor, is, quote, "You are not elected to protect Paulette Guajardo. You're not elected to prosecute Paulette Guajardo." Then he went on to say, quote, "You have to be able to say more than 'I suspected,'" end quote. So again, a lot of things laid out on the table right now for council members currently deliberating to decide. Again, they're in executive session right now. We are not sure how long that could take, but we are here, on the lookout for when they come out, of course, and get closer to making that decision. And we'll, keep you posted on air and online. And I do want to say that coming up on 3 News at 10, we'll have a full report on what continues to happen into this evening, into tonight, as again we get closer to learning that decision. But again, a lot to talk about here this evening, and we'll just continue to keep you posted. Reporting live, I'm Natalia Osuna, 3 News.